Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our Germany campaign, where we are finally starting to prep up to get into the war with the Comintern. Yeah, so we're gonna create our own little faction. Let's start with that. Create faction. And I've gone through your recommendations, and I was actually going for the People's Liberation Order. However, I'm just gonna shorten it, PL, and I got caps pressed, so LO, People Liberation Order, the pillow. So it should accept. There we go. Now there is a pillow. Plot. So looking at the map, we have some work to do. We have a lot of work to do. This is gonna be difficult as hell. Holy shit, I hope these guys are actually gonna get me some army real soon, because otherwise we're fucked. Because most of my allies come from places, you know, where there wasn't much to do. Right. I also want to apologize for how late this episode is. I'm nearing the end of my minor, so my time's really spent mostly on, you know, passing that one. And I'm still having this fucking cold, which I'm actually meeting my GP for tomorrow, because I've been having a cold for now 3 weeks, and it's annoying as hell, and I think something might be wrong with me. Besides the obvious usual problems of me just being a bit of a ditz. Alright, all things considered, I might want to start drawing up some war plans. This is a nice defensive line. I think my tanks want to crush this though first, so I hope that... Okay, Bernardi can only strike through Belgium initially. Right, so... I think the idea is, for now, to speed through these guys as fast as possible. I think that's like the most important thing that we can do. We've done everything we can here, everything we can here. Basically everything in here, we done here, we don't care here. Don't care here. I can get these guys. Maybe a bit earlier than expected, but that's fine. We are as good as done here. I actually don't have conversion. Might be a good idea. Right, so I still, even if though everything, I have spare tanks, right? Actually, I don't. What I could do is cancel the second Panzer thing and switch production to a new tank type. So we're gonna go up the armor. Actually, first check something else. Let me see. This adds a total of 20% reliability, so we can go down quite a lot. I think mostly the engine and the main gun are going to be important, so we're still 100% reliable here. Still 100% reliable. There we go. I think that's a good start. Let's see, we'll call it the E50 100 millimeter. Actually, the Germans use centimeters. 10.1 centimeter. Is it calm? Centimeter. There we go, save. The E50 10.1 centimeter gun. It's logical for some people. And that person is me. That's the important bit. Right, so let's move you at UN. Drag you up. Before you go. I'll stop talking. And pull in 3, pull 2 out. There we go. It's gonna say, hey, we don't have these tanks. And I'm gonna say, you're right, we don't. And it doesn't matter. I need mostly a lot of tungsten from the Turks. Now, the Turks are independent, which is, I guess, our little luck, if you can call it that. Let's repair all those factories, because, boy, we need to. Not really. It says like we have a very large amount to repair, but I'm not missing that many. So I'm also probably repairing my allied stuff right now. Nothing wrong with that. 6 a week, that's pretty good, you know. We just barely started. We are producing, you know, almost 1 a day. Today we finally reached 1 a day. So every day now, 1 of these gets finished, which is pretty acceptable. And okay, Litauen is getting fucked. Now we might be getting pulled in through that one, which I wouldn't call ideal. What do we have? Get some more oil, that's fine. I'll take it. Probably get some radar, I guess. There's not really much else that we can research. However, I need to get those tank divisions very soon up and running, because... Jesus Christ, I don't think we can win this. Not if I have some time to prep, because, you know, I need the US to start rolling out some shit. Yep, they're going against the Union of Britain. Sure. We need to be fascist for that, so okay, that's not gonna happen then. Very good. Right. So what time can we expect these things to be trained? So let's go out of repair and into army training. Let's dump those tanks out ASAP. We have the mechanized, finally. Finally, we have the mechanized. And let's deploy those there. Take that one out. I actually need to remind myself, there's about 4 of them. 4 of you. To take care of this as well. We need to just... Like, England isn't powerful. I don't think they have much of a choice in all the matter. Even though they have a large chunk of manpower. I wish I could just release my own version. But maybe I can right now. Manage occupied territory. No, I cannot. Maybe when we're at war we can create our own states, but I doubt it as well. I highly doubt it. We have nuclear weapons, but I think it's gonna be a tricky composition to stop the onslaught, to be honest. That is actually higher priority. Alright, so we're repairing fairly fast, which is good. We're actually all back on the good old building infrastructure route. Alright. Instrumental radar. Synchromatic radar. Probably need some defensive aircraft as well. Let's see. How many jet fighters do I have? Quite a few. Quite a few indeed. Okay. However, when will you guys be ready? 1st of August. Well, that's not too bad. See, this is where the game requires a couple of extra years, and you can say, well, why didn't you use Road to 56 then, Demosa? Because I don't really wanted to. There's nothing wrong inherently with the mod, however, it has some points which I don't really like, to be honest. Okay, I'm actually gonna move one of my armies. This one in specific. There we go. Alright, and... Gonna... Which one is that? That's purple. Can I stretch you along the next border? No. Put half of them in there. Holding Czechoslovakia is gonna be a bitch. Let's be honest, that's not gonna be easy. We are using modern equipment. I guess that's our lucky, you know, bit. But like, and we have technically the USA behind us. However, I don't want to really count on that one. We've got 4 million people ready. I could, in theory, would go to total mobilization if we would be at war. Got advanced rubber processing, which doesn't make a damn shit of a difference, but... yeah, well... there's nothing in stock to convert. I don't know how do we actually have stockpile, but... I don't really want to know. Am I using chromium for my weapons? No, just don't know why it's telling me... oh, we're repairing the... right. Let we... put these on one, put these on one. Because then when they'll finish, we... can actually finish some of the carriers that we actually need. I have set these up right. There we go. Undefined divisions. Hey, my tank corps is here. There we go. You might want to have a different color though, from Manstein. Just gonna lead these guys. Why don't we get you the color black? It's definitely not gonna confuse me. And let's see. Probably gonna put them along this line. It's kind of weird that I can actually like. Oh right, these are puppets from the Soviet Union, so it regards them as a single front line. That makes sense. So we'll just... this front is still a bit thin, and I think it needs another tank division company thingy. However, for now, we'll kind of have to work with what we got. So we have 6.7k tanks in storage. That's quite a large amount. So what I'm going to do is scale you even down further. We're still needing a couple of these for upgrades, and we're still needed to upgrade a couple to the Panther A's. That's about it. So we're producing the new E50s. Replacing the E50s is going to be a fairly expensive order of business. So one of these, to a modern tank, requires 15 modern tanks. So we need about 3.6k in storage before we can even attempt to do that. Now I want to ramp up this production a lot further. So I'm going to go down up another 2 down here. That seems fine to me. Another one here, another one gone here. We have a lot of it in reserve. We don't need as many of these ones here, so I can get another one here. Do that the other way around, Dimosa. We have enough support equipment, I think. So I'm just gonna do like that. We're not that high on these, so I'm gonna keep it as is. I think I can go less on strategic bombers by 1. Carrier naval bombers, we've got those in high enough numbers. There we go. There we go. That's about as much as I could spare, I think, without getting into trouble. You know what? You know what? I can do that. I can do that. I think I can. And I have a lot of guns, so... I can definitely do that. So we just maximized our tank production. This is gonna go insane. And we need a lot of fucking chromium for that, so... We are... Cuba, are you independent? I think you are. Yes, they are. So, I actually don't want to trade with Cape then. Cape Commune. Provincial Democratic of Greece gets 100 something. So we can skip away from you. Put a couple factories, 2 in you. We're short 28. So we're trading now with neutral parties. Neutral or allied parties. That's pretty good. However, Greece will in all likelihood get overrun as soon as the war starts. Greece is, however, training an army. So let's take a look at the front lines. So we're going to get into trouble right here. So, I don't know, Greece, how are you on manpower? You have a lot of manpower. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is start a lend-lease with you and give you some basic equipment that I have left laying around. So, for instance, oh, I wish I could just send all of these so easily. However, that's going to take an ass ton of work, so I'm not going to do it that way. You know, we'll go through this at some point. You know what? This is everything you can have. So that's a lot of infantry equipment. You got to get 9-8, 903, sending it once, and there we go. I think I just hit my mic, so if I did, I'm sorry. Total equipment delivered, 27 days, and we are expecting to deliver 100%? I think we are. Yep. Transported says like we have the equipment, so we're transporting it all. Now, the USA probably lost a lot of its stack, but they have a industry, so I don't really... I'm worried about them. Greece has a lot of manpower, so I think I'm gonna send them some equipment. After this one is sent them in 15 days, we're gonna send them a little bit more. They're probably gonna... Okay, so they're gonna stick with communism. That's pretty good. They shouldn't lose anything every day. We'll check for them. Oh, no, they are losing something. They have democratic influence. Well, they're my puppets. Even if they flip, it's got free civilian factories. Well, let's just increase those then. Still got free civilian factories. I can upgrade my... Let's build, you know, a massive radar station here. Another one here. Building anti-air is probably also going to be a fairly key defensive thing. I'm not going to, by the way, just wait till I've got everything built. We're going to go to war as soon as I... Ah, crap. I want to build another tank division, but I don't think I can afford it. I don't really want to spend a lot of time and power on infantry, to be honest. See, these are the problems of being me. Modern tank. Only 9 a day. This should be going up soon. We've assigned 75 factories to building tanks. We're only at 30. Yeah, so we're only at 1/3 of the efficiency. So we're gonna triple this number. Or 25 a day. 25 to 30 a day. That's pretty good, to be honest. Speaking of which, I do want to upgrade some of my air bases to be a little bit better, because this war is going to be won in the air as well as on the ground. Can we hold the Russians with this little defense? You want my answer, my honest answer? It's no, we can't. It's just a big fat no. However, it's kind of what we're gonna have to do. It's kind of what we're gonna have to do. We cannot take out one by one. We cannot dismantle this faction in any way. So England's gonna be an easy strike, I think, because they don't really look like they have any forces, and also they're not really building any. Oh, they've got some, but they probably got some overseas holdings they're still trying to hold on to. Nope, no, they're not. Well, I got some over here, but... Right, so they got that. So then we got France, which we need to hit, which is going to be very, very difficult. Then we have to hit Spain. Italy. We got the entire Balkans against us. The thing is now, normally you don't fight against the Soviet Union and the Allies at the same time. Well, technically, I'm not fighting against all of the Allies right now, because I got one of them on my side. Plus I got the option of, you know, bombing the living crap out of everybody. But I am still not really feeling the favorable side of things. And a game that just completely locked up. You're running on vanilla. You should be capable of doing this. Come on.
Achtung!
Don't know what it's doing, but it's not agreeing with me, that's for sure. Alright, so... strike on France is gonna be priority. Not on France. Okay, France. How is you... Well, you managed to get your stability and war support up, so we probably need to do a proper strike on this one. Okay, so my jet fighters don't have that much range yet, do they? Enough range. What did I just do? I think I just reassigned one of the... Yeah, so go back. We'll get another one flying over. I think this is gonna be a tiny nuclear war that we're gonna do. We're gonna strike hard, off, and fast. Also means that I need to start putting defensive air wings in place. Otherwise, we will get our ass kicked. Okay, Afghanistan. It's nothing that can stop the Soviet Union, by the way. Just nothing. This guy, don't get the wrong idea, but okay, so you're gonna defend this bit. Also, I still have, there is, you know, more stuff that I actually need to take care of. Oh shit, we need more air wings. A lot of close air support. We don't have enough jet fighters. There we go. And then we're gonna split it into, once they arrive, they're deploying as fast as possible. Okay, split them in two. One of you is gonna go, let's see, right there. Defend Eastern Germany. Actually, that's that one. And then we just still need one for Western Germany. I think I'm running out of aircraft, like, legitimately. This airfield. Put it on top. Alright, let's take a look. What can we do? We need a lot more jet fighters. Well, shit biscuits. I kind of think I have to admit that well, a lot of tank production is nice and all, but I think we need to get some more jet fighters in. So less chromium, which is, I guess, a good thing. So we can rely a little bit less on Turkey. Will probably be fine. We're 150 less, man. Come on. 44 less. I can count. Ah, that's not enough. There we go. A little bit more tungsten. There we go. Fix that. Okay, so bump up aircraft production. Right. I'm sorry, I know some of you don't really like the prep work that I tend to do, and I'm fairly, then you know, oh well, you know, you did all this prep work, and now you overran them in 2 seconds. I can promise you that ain't happening this time. I know that just for sure right now. We have 53 nukes, so we're gonna nuke the crap out of everybody. But, oh boy, it's gonna be a bitch. Okay, army training is done. So, construction engineering. Does that include anti-air? Hell yes, it does. That's my biggest worry. It is literally that we will lose the war in the air. Because, you know, okay, so Soviet Union has 40k, up to 40k aircraft. We're barely at 24. And then we still got all of the other enemies. So I don't think the Soviet really likes me. Because I'm a faction traitor. And he's right, you know. We left. Soviet Union is sitting there like, you bastard. You bastard. Well, Afghanistan didn't stand a chance against the Soviets. Well, at least they won that war. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Afghanistan was the Vietnam for the Soviet Union. It's not nice to call it that, I know, but still. Right, one more gets added in there. Oh, officially the game has come to an end. Well, continue. I don't care. I don't really care. probably gonna declare in the next episode. I don't think I want to train any more infantry divisions. I might... Okay, you know what? 1. 2. I'll put them under this guy. And I'll use them to hold this specific front line here. And then I can have this infantry division hold help with the French attack. I'll do that. Alright, better jet fighters. I'm actually going to upgrade a new version. Reliability, get them up to 100%. Weapons engine range. Weapons engine range. Looks good. It's the HO29-2. I don't know. Trying to get away from these standard naming conventions. So I'm actually, this is not smart what I just did, but it actually drops the efficiency twice. But who gives a care? In the world, I don't. Research MP or signal. Do we use signal companies in any of our divisions? Because it might be. I don't think so. I think I actually kind of. Varschkimiega do. Oh wait, they do. Awesome. Okay. Be deployed in Berlin. How long is this gonna last me? 22nd of June. Yeah. You know what? Let's go to army training. It's gonna speed it up at 25%. So we're gonna take a look again. We're looking at the 14th of May. So that saves me quite some time. That's saving me about a month and a half almost. So those guys will be assigned to him. He isn't the most ideal general we have, but it will do. That'll do. How many modern tanks do I have by now? We're getting close to 1.9k, so we're getting there, we're getting there. We're not producing as many of them as I wanted initially, but like I said, we're getting there. Look at that, look at those stats. Look at that stats. More defense, a lot more breakthrough, a lot more soft attack, a lot more hard attack, a little more supply usage, but the armor, the piercing, like everything is just better. I want these. A lot of them. We'll surely have facing them in, so... Blame that to my flipping goal. How? Iran is not in this, the common term, right? No. So they just declared war against Iraq, and it's the French commune that's just kind of getting his ass kicked immediately. So Iraq, you have an army. Wait, the French don't have an army? Oh well, bonjour then. They have this defended. Okay, but why did the French not have an army? And, well, Afghanistan's still alive. They're a bitch to take down, by the way. And they probably have these 20 divisions all stacked around here. So good luck taking that out, because it's mountains, not mountainous territory. It is a bitch to fight in, by the way. Alright. So, we still... Okay, so just to get this in perspective before I end the episode. We have to fight Western Europe, we have to fight Eastern Europe, we have to fight Russia, we have to fight in Africa, and the entirety almost of Asia. However, we're blessed with the existence of, gotta love that flag, by the way, the Australians, the New Zealanders, we have the United States of America. So I do have the naval advantage, hopefully. Hopefully. I think it can take down England fairly fast, even though... I seem to be more focused on this little bit here, which I am not focused on. So the idea is that we're going to strike down fast here. Yeah, I don't know. This might happen, this might not happen, this might go really well, this might go terribly wrong, who knows, who cares. It's gonna be fun either way. And, yeah, I'm just gonna let this episode run till we have the infantry, and then, yeah. Shall we build more? I can build more. But I'm kind of more set up on maintenance, not... Let's see, we have enough motorized, enough sport equipment. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Do a second round after this one. I'm not gonna wait for that one though. That one will be deployed after the war. After the not during during the war. You guys get rid of these orders. Yeah, no. That does not look good to me. Why don't we set you guys up here? Remove the tanks from there. Set the tanks up here. No, not there. This front. And have the tanks both strike at that point. And why don't we take these guys as well and put them right there. Like, we're gonna overstep the Belgian border with tanks. However, like I said, this needs to go fast and quick. So the moment we declare the war, I want Belgium out of the war. I want France out of the war. I want Spain out of the war. And Spain is actually gonna become more tricky. Luckily, Portugal is not in the faction yet. Spain is going to be doable. They don't have that much. France has nothing, apparently. Italy is going to be a bitch. So, hopefully for the fact that this is mountainous terrain, we'll have a little bit of defense advantage. So, first the Western Front. England, France, Spain. That's it. That's the priority right now. I want to see those guys dead before anything else. Are we building carriers yet? We are building carriers right now. Pretty damn nice. How are we looking on the fleet compositions? 15. Holy shit. Can I borrow like a couple of these? 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Merge up. Let's see. Let's make this look correctly. Okay, we have... I need 2 more battleships in there. So 1, 2. Then I need 5 more in here. So, we've got the Hindenburgs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the 2nd Atlantic Marine Squadron thingy. Let's start building those after this guy's done. After that, we'll just tell them to just, you know, produce these in large quantities. Same goes for the carriers. We'll build fleets out of them. Now they have roughly the same construction rate in speed, so this will lead... Like, these are slightly cheaper, but we have slightly less assigned to them, so this would work in theory. Right, is that army done yet? 14th of May, so we're almost there. I'll have a lot of political power that I can do jack shit on. The thing is, right, normally you could say like, hey, I'm gonna influence some political party and, you know, create a little bit of chaos. Well, that's not gonna help me. Are you losing communism? No, you're still 60%. That's pretty good. Now, however, we are now probably boosting communism everywhere. Nope, it got boosted as Iran joined the Afghanistan process. Wait, what? Congress, sorry. My bad. Let's see. Modern tanks. 3K. I think we can do that. So, Panzer Division. The first Panzer. First modern tank got put in. It's gonna say, like, hey, we're missing 500. I'm gonna say, don't give a shit. Just put them in. Put them in there. Like, do they have a different model? No, this is not important, but... Hell yeah. Look at those. Those are a lot better. Save it. So we have more than a few tanks stacked on that front line. Okay, so in the time that those troops get deployed, and we have time to fabricate a claim on whatever. Do we? Can I even? Yeah, just a conquer war goal. Okay. Upgrade the signal companies. We're getting our new long-range bombers soonish. How are we looking on aircraft? I have about 300 jet fighters in reserve. Hey, these are undersent divisions. Right, so half it. There we go. 2 new divisions get assigned. 3 new generals. You're a panzer leader, so I'd rather keep you there, because we've still got 2 rooms for panzer leaders. However, you're an attack leader, mostly. I don't want reckless. Infantry general. Perfect. You know what? Infantry officer. There you go. What do you have extra? Scavenger or Fortress Buster. That's fine. Don't really need those traits right now. Alright. So with that said, if I would draw a front line, it would only contain those 2, right? Yeah, it does. Good. Because the rest of them already have an assignment. Right. So I need to wait for having enough tanks, which is going to be in 21 days. So let's just justify. We always had plans on taking let's see, Laurent makes 30 days. So that's set 25, right? Yeah, so we are gonna die. And it's, of course, sad as we are going to die. Can I move these guys around? That's still a feature I want to just, you know, be able to switch around the... Oh, wait, you can. Oh, they changed that. Never mind, I'll shut my pie hole. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You got planes in reserve. Yep. I know. I know I have, but for now it's mostly defense. How are we looking on construction? Some of these are getting done. Still got some way to go. It's okay. For now we're doing pretty good. And like the war is gonna start not with a whimper, but with a bang. Replace the strategic bomber with the jet strategic bombers. And get a bit of tungsten. Okay. Right. Carriers are being produced. Everything is being produced in rapid succession in large numbers. I think that bodes well for our future. Escort efficiency. That's literally just... Yeah, that's... well, it's something that we can research. Alright, with that, I'm actually going to end the episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.